draft. It's after the draft.
Yeah,
Oh, Sean
correct.
McVay wanted Ty Simpson. You guys see that? Yeah, that's not what his first reaction said.
Hello, it is time to start the show. And I'm going to get started right after this.
What's up, everybody? How we doing? It's the Wednesday after the draft. We've had a couple days for it to soak in. I'm still calling BS on Sean McVay day 2 doing damage control. I'm still calling BS on that because his initial reaction was WTF. Okay.
I think he's leaving, so it doesn't matter.
We don't know. You don't put that out for the public to know, though, right? So it's
Kyle didn't look happy about our picks. He just sat there with his arms crossed too and his head down.
That's what he always does.
You noticed that, yeah.
That's what he always does.
But I don't know. I thought he was excited once or twice before. Remember when his kids were in there? Didn't he have his kids in there last year or something?
Did you see these reports come out that Saleh straight up said, and I don't remember how far in back of us he picked, but he straight up said, I would have picked Stribling if they wouldn't have.
He's not the only team. I think also there were other teams. I know they said AFC South, but I think there were other teams, like possibly even the Jaguars.
Oh, Bryant, everyone cross their fingers for Bryant Kope. He is 2 weeks away from being a permanent federal employee.
Wow. Oh, man, good luck.
And, in that 2 weeks,
My bad.
All of a sudden, did you – hold on, I'm at him. Yeah. But in them 2 weeks, all of a sudden, he becomes damn near impossible to fire. That's no reason to do your route in the buff there, Bryant. Like,
oh, isn't it tradition to do your last run naked?
I'm just saying.
Okay,
might not be a good idea.
I stumble upon.
It's all right. I mean, it depends what neighborhood, to be honest.
You're in,
Yeah.
If he's delivering in Stockton, which I'm not sure if he is, and I also don't want to say, of course, but I'm just saying, depending on what neighborhood you're in, being naked may be totally, nobody would even bother you. Like, it's very possible they just walk right past you.
Yeah, you could do the Burt Reynolds.
That's exactly it. I need to
wear nothing but a mustache.
Yes, and a hat.
But yeah, so the Niners get an F+. I don't grade drafts.
I think I'm done grading drafts.
Like right after the draft, you're seriously grading it? Yeah, you've really seen what these players are going to become. You've seen them getting cut, not making the 53. You've seen all that.
Yeah.
But even that, I just think it seems kind of pointless, to be honest with you. I'm out on draft grades, I think.
That's exactly where I'm at.
I think I'm all out.
You got to see what are they going to become. You can,
of course, judge it after their rookie season, but that's just what rookie season.
Okay, when it comes to Stribling, knowing, I'm going to look it up and see where the Titans picked. I don't remember if they picked right after us. But, knowing what Saleh said, I would have took him. It's like, was that really a bad pick? I mean, I've watched tape on Stribling. I'm sure Terradome has.
Is he sticking with me? Is Dave? If Dave, are you sticking?
That guy blocks people to the bleachers. I just glitched.
Okay.
Thought it was me.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, enough.
Yeah,
I just glitched.
It's moving. Yeah, it's moving
but
along.
Yeah, so Stribling's trying to put people through the ground. He wants them to feel the molten heat of the middle of the earth. He is taking you to the bleachers to see your mama. Okay.
Damn.
The guy can block. All right. And then I'm watching him he can play X. outside, inside. It's like a lot of people are like, it's Juwan Jennings, but faster. No, is more capable. If he
I think he's
develops
better
right, he's more capable.
I mean, Juwan was a 7th round pick. I'm not going to disrespect Stribling like that, but Juwan, what he did where he was chosen was amazing.
Now, Crazy Juice, I have like all these security things in place, and if someone wants to try, I'll be on your front porch very shortly.
They want those towel picks.
Nicely done.
Towel picks. It's a file. It's a very large file.
But yeah, so when did the Titans actually pick? I'm looking.
4th.
We picked right there. I'm not seeing. I'm looking at their second round here. Did they trade back?
God, it's impossible to even if it's not all written down there. I can't even.
Well, it's at 60, but I think they actually traded back because I see Houston right there and Buffalo right there.
Houston, we made it just like Compton. I had Titans at 4. They had Carnell Lake. Then they,
you know what? That
31
the Texans traded up for Cade McDonald, if I remember the draft correctly.
Perhaps I certainly cannot.
That's why they traded at so. Would Tennessee have stood pat if Stribling was there? Who knows, right? Who knows? Draft is over. I mean, when it comes down to like the receivers available, yes, Denzel Boston was there. Omar Cooper Jr. wasn't. This is after we traded back a couple times.
He wasn't there. Somebody said he was there, but he wasn't there.
Who, Omar?
He wasn't there. But Denzel Boston was there, but it pretty much speed, size, that's the same as Juwan Jennings.
Yeah.
Better hands, probably maybe better route runner, but it's kind of like, why not get a guy that can block and has some serious speed?
For some reason, people say Washington receivers are not seasoned. Like, I hear this. So I don't 100% get it. That's just what I hear. If someone wants to explain it in the chat, I'm happy to learn. But that's what I hear.
In the pre-draft, in the pre-draft analysis, I'll read it because it happened real time. I was on with, shout out to Captain McNiner and Anshul. I was on with them.
Nice.
It said occasionally he can get lazy at the top of routes, rounding off and not driving out cuts. After playing primarily RPO offenses during his career, he will have to expand his route tree in the NFL. That was Stribling. That was the pre-draft analysis of Stribling. That's just what ESPN had. I didn't look at Stribling. I'm gonna be perfectly honest to everyone. I didn't really look at Stribling. I did look at Denzel Boston, and I was very, very, very impressed. I was he didn't run a 40, and this was a sticking point for people who have to have 40s, as we were in the 90s with St. Ides and Old English 800. They love a 40. They got to have a 40. If you don't do a 40, they just it wigs them out. They can't compute. I just turned on the film and I saw the kid running past people and accelerating. That's all the 40 I need to see. I'm not a 40 guy. I don't need to see your 40. I just need to see you accelerate past college D1 guys. I just need to see you punt return and make moves. I go with the film. I'm a film guy. I'm just a film guy. I can only tell you what I see on the film. And I started marking at the top of paper and I go down. I just continuously go down. And I fill that damn piece of paper up with Denzel Boston. I did. I like the guy. I just did. But it's nothing to say he can't bust out. And he's with Cleveland, who I think did an amazing job. I got to shout out Cleveland, the Jets, the Giants, they had great drafts.
Yeah.
To me, they really went after players that we had mocked. We did several mocks. We've been mocking since December, and they went after those guys. They just did. And to me, in the draft, not saying it's a Super Bowl, it is not a Lombardi, it is not an NFC championship, it is not an AFC championship. I'm just saying, from the pool of guys who were going to be determined to come out and play National Football League football, I saw a lot of good guys go with a few teams, guys that I had looked at on film, guys who had great combines. That's all. Everybody, we're not going to make this a assault or referendum on your fandom. We're not going to make an assault or referendum on Kyle. We're not going to make it John don't know what he's doing. They got a super secret sauce that only McDonald's knows what goes into it. We're not going to do all that. From what we do as analysts, as people who love the 49ers, what we do, this is just what I saw. This is what I observed. The floor is yours.
The Buccaneers took Ted Hurst. That was one of my guys. Them bastards. I'm just looking around. J.C. Davis, remember that offensive lineman I like late?
Yeah. Illinois?
New York Giants. New York Giants.
It was a good pick when they got him.
The Giants they did well.
I actually didn't love Boston, and he wasn't in my tier 1. So I just wasn't a fan of him. I did look at Stribling though, and just a couple things I got was a Romeo Dobbs comp, good blocker. He can separate vertically. He's explosive, got good hands. Is a blocker, which I think I already said. 5th-year player. He produced in 3 different schemes, I believe, 3 different schemes, so he could pretty much play anywhere, do anything.
Okay.
And what else did I have here? Oh, I thought I'm not a wide receiver scout. I thought he was a terrible route runner. I didn't think he had much technique, but what I wrote was Puka potential, because as I watched him, I just felt like there was something about him. So, yeah. Don't love where he was taken. Love that we moved back twice. I was ecstatic. Then what we did with it just made me very confused. So
yeah, I'm right there with you, Kenny.
And and we all have been hearing and we all have been talking about this for a long time, that the Niners reach a lot. And you know what? That may be the case, and those picks may not work out, and that also may be true. But you know what? When you look at the chart for the last 3 or 4 years, and you look at the teams who pick badly, they're the ones that are always in contention. The teams that are on the other side are teams that never win games. And so you could look at it however you want. And maybe they're just so good at coaching, they're so prepared, they're so good at game planning that it doesn't matter who they have. But then I would say, then get better players, because then we can finish it and get the Super Bowl. I don't want to run on fumes and impress people with our low picks that do well. I just want us to win.
That's all. That's all. It just flies in the face of conventional wisdom. If you can coach real good, imagine if you get good players.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt.
But I don't know. I don't.
So the Duggar pick, like the linebacker pick, right? That's another Nick Martin pick. Now, I don't see it because I'm not a linebacker specialist. I don't know what happened to Nick Martin last year, but he didn't get to play. If he doesn't work out and Duggar doesn't work out, like it's just. I think we hit on like 11 of 23 picks on our reaches. Somebody tried to say, I think it was Larry. I probably wouldn't have said 11. I probably would have said more like 8, whatever. Even if it's between there, it's almost half.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't seem like we're getting, we're not getting Fred Warner with these picks anymore. We're not getting Kittle with these picks anymore.
Hold
on,
you know what I'm saying? Let's get a consensus when talking about that here. How many, what is the overall NFL they hit on their picks? You pick 8 guys, 30, you get 4 decent ones.
You probably want to get at least
35%. I did the math on this. 35% of first rounders will make a Pro Bowl. 35% of rounds 2 through 7 will make the team.
Yeah.
So
we didn't do
really hard to hit
terrible.
out of the top like
We didn't
30,
do
40
terrible
picks.
is what we're saying here. Like, we're not terrible.
well, you know,
No.
we'll see how it all plays out, but
Yeah.
it's not as bad as you think, and it's not as great as you think. It's
They may have felt like they did what they needed to do in free agency, only needed the left guard position, thought that they could develop that person with who's already in the room, and figured, let's just go ahead and make sure if Evans goes down, or Kirk, or both, probably, or Pearsall again, that we have yet another person out there. So I think that was one thing. I think it was Matt Mayoko or Guy Haberman or somebody was saying it. I didn't make this up. This is what I heard. So they're just saying, like, you know, they were trying to back themselves up so what happened last year doesn't happen again. So if CMC gets hurt, they're not crazy about who's in the room, so they went out and that got Kalen Black. And you can hate Kalen Black all you want, and I am someone who didn't love the pick. But what I will say about Kalen Black is if you didn't take Price or Love, you were just throwing, like anything else was those guys were all pretty much the same. Now you just want to pick the guy that you want because those guys weren't in the level of competition that Love was. And then I would say even Price just barely might be better than everyone else in this draft, even though he wasn't my running back too. But I will go with consensus on it. So, you know, they got their Kalen Black, and Kalen Black, to be fair, was one of the first people I put in my 2026 playlist for people to watch because he was so good. And he was so fun to watch and was so good on tape.
Now look, you saw what happened to Isaac Guerrero last year. I mean, honestly, during the Seahawks game, Raheem Shaheed ran right by Jordan James, who was playing for Isaac Guerrero because he was inactive. Isaac Guerrero was actually really good on special teams.
Maybe that's why we didn't get a special teams / wide receiver guy, like a kick returner wide receiver.
It's just kind of but Isaac Guerrero is a magician because he has the best disappearing act I've seen.
I think it was right after he had 3 fumbles in a game. Is it probably
Terradome, you saw his picture on the side of that milk carton, right?
I did.
Post office.
Have you seen this guy? Him and Cowing, you know. Anybody seen Cowing?
I don't think he's going to be with us much longer.
Watkins, Cowing.
Yeah. I mean, you know, the whole Mike Evans, Ricky Purcell thing. We still got DeMarcus Robinson. We all know they're going to be on the team. We know Stribling's going to be on the team.
They're going to be on the team, but if we look back, and somebody else said this too, I watch a lot of things while I'm doing stuff. I listen to a lot of things, and it sticks in my head, and then I associate it, and it comes back into my head. And so somebody was like, God damn it, now I forgot. I was trying to piece it together so good that I forgot what I was going to say. What were we just talking about?
Missing players. It was about if we look back, if we...
Oh, shoot. You might as well just keep talking. It'll come.
I forgot Christian Kirk. Christian Kirk, that's 5, guys. That's 5.
Oh. If you look back, we rarely play more than 2 wide receivers at the same time.
Yeah.
And so we may be switching to more 3-4 wide receiver sets, but up to this point for many years, we only have like 2 wide receivers on the field. And we've also said this before, we've talked about, you know, you're going to get passes to CMC. You're going to get passes to Kittle. You're even going to get passes to Juice. And now how much more passes do we pass, first of all? And second of all, who are they going to go to? We've got all these wide receivers, and like we only throw to 2 guys, Kittle and CMC, and usually whoever we have out there, like a
Juwan Jennings.
Or Pierce. So it's just, we got all this stuff. We don't use it. So we better at least use it. Yeah. And same thing with Black. Don't bring Black in to sit an entire year. Use the kid, please. Like, stop doing this.
He's got great feet. Some of our content creators, and I take exception with people who say, well, y'all don't know, you're not in the room, we have some content creators, Brad Graham, Steph, Johnny Dales, and Breeze, who take their money. That's their own money, dude.
Yeah.
And they go to Mobile, Alabama. They're reporting from there. We're not no Rudy Poo people here. So fix your mouth when you come out of it. Yeah. We do some real decent research, and we've got resources that do excellent.
See, I was just going to say that we may not all have sources that we know.
These people, let me shout them out, Kenny. I'm not going to marginalize these people who do their diligence and their homework far beyond a lot of the other 31 other teams. Y'all can tell me what you want. You will sit at that desk and act like you got super secret plans, but we know what the hell we're looking at. One of us has been in here longer than you've been playing, Mr. Lynch. We know what the hell we're looking at. I got the data, and I am an analyst. I have coached. I have hired. I have fired. I know what the hell I'm looking at. I do. And for some of these folks to come along and say, "Well, y'all really don't know because you're not in the building or something."
Yeah,
that's bullshit. That's bullshit. I know what the hell I'm looking at.
Yeah.
I've been around here before you even thought about being a 49er young man. So fix your mouth.
Yeah.
Fix your mouth.
Yeah, you'd be surprised, even if you're not in a room, just about how much research you can do and what you can hear, what you can pick up.
It's all out there, dude. NFLfilms.com, YouTube, 24/7, you name it. Draft,
a million things. Bleacher Report,
Draft Buzz, PFF,
PFN, PFR,
PFN.
Stick to the Model. Yeah, a million things.
Really dialed in, dude.
And before that, those people were using magazines and newspapers and word of mouth. So
Street and Smith.
Come on, man. I used to go to the library for 8 hours on Saturdays because I had reports. So, like, come on, I know what I'm doing research wise too.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm reading, I can't say is 100% true, but I'm also smart enough to know that. Right? I know that not everything I'm reading is right.
Yes, sir. So, yeah, I've been at the HBCUs. I have played at the HBCUs. I have studied, and we do something at my job called CDE, Continuing Developing Education. If I don't know about something, I'm going to do the research to find out what is a cover 6 versus a cover 8, which is quarter, half, or half, quarter. I do my research. I know what I'm looking for. I know what I'm doing. Don't pull the you're not a 49er you weren't hired. You don't know.
I've gotten bad information from those people before.
A lot more than you think.
Insiders has given me wrong information plenty of times.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I took exception with that, man. I've heard some people say some things, you know.
Yeah.
Dude, y'all got the same data I do. Here's your back test. And in day trading, we do back testing. Just go back and look at the stock, how it rose or how it didn't. They do stuff called Fibonacci's and Elliott waves and Bollinger Bands and all this stuff. You just back test it. Look back at the history. You've had 10 years. History is best rewarder of our research. All you got to do is look back at the history of something and how you did it and why you did it and just bring it forward. That's what you do. It's all in the Google. It's all research. It's all research. And
just so you know, there's Wikipedia, there's Google, and there's also Encyclopedia. There's an Encyclopedia Britannica website. Like, it's the same thing. It still has,
It's a lot of stuff. And to a man, I was looking at first round picks and putting them with the top 50 or top 100 people. And to a man, it went exactly like it did. Maybe plus or minus 3 or 4 picks, or plus or minus the rankings or something, given PFF, PFN, Draft Buzz, given the consensus. Dude, a reach is a reach.
Yeah.
A reach is a reach. Yeah. It is. If it were not so, if you have some secret sauce or something, it wouldn't correspond, and I'm going to get into this tomorrow morning. It wouldn't correspond directly to how these kids got picked. Case in point, we mocked Fernando Mendoza going number 1. Everybody knew that. He was going to be the first one up there. We saw Arvell Reese go in the top 5. We saw Sonny Styles go in the top 5. We saw everybody go in according to the Chase Besantis, TJ Walker, Caden McDaniel, Colton Hood. We saw this happening before they were the players that were gonna be selected. So don't come and tell me you've got a consensus on something totally brand new. No, we had it. Yeah, it went according to plan, except for you. That's the difference. There it is.
Steve-O, are you offering? He's asking Kenny if he wants a hug.
I don't know. I'm not supposed to be near a schoolyard, so I don't know if I should be giving anybody hugs.
Big Brick says watching film and understanding what the film means are two totally different things. Big Brick, if I don't know what the film is doing here, I do my research
Sullivan
and find out why is this free safety over the top on this cover 2? Who blew the coverage? What's the structure of it? Where did this coverage come from? And then I'll find out who was responsible on said coverage. That's to the level of research that I will do.
Whoa. We just got a load on a haul of comments, right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of these comments. I didn't see any of them.
Yeah.
They just came into me.
I'm on my channel and stuff like that. I'm
hey,
telling you, man, I'm deep in this game. I noticed stuff.
Well, you know what? That's why I started making receipts on my site. Like, I think I do know what I'm looking for in the film. I've been very good at spotting talent the few years I've been doing it. And the best are wrong. The best are wrong. So I don't feel bad when I don't hit on somebody. But the truth is, I've been really good. So I'm feeling pretty confident.
I know.
You know what it is? I don't think
Pete Carroll's played for years. Excuse me, real quick. Pete Carroll played for years. That was a dumb mistake not to run beast mode in that Super Bowl.
Think about all the people who have
to be in the building,
have been in the building, have scouted, and don't know shit.
And don't know stuff.
Don't know dick.
Be surprised.
Steve-O, that's I've watched some extensive film on the guy, and I have to agree with that statement. I mean, watching him block people.
You're saying he's a bad mother effer?
People into the bleachers and try to put a crater in the ground with him. It's like
nobody. I don't think anybody doesn't like him, and if they don't like him, then they haven't watched him. What we're all saying is just we seem like it was a little early, and I believe that Cleveland wanted to do 39th and move up to 33 from 39th. I just feel like even if we missed dribbling, we could have had Jeremy Bernard was there, Surratt was there. I mean, there's a lot of good wide receivers out there, and like we said before, they throw to two guys. They throw to two wide receivers, and they throw to Kittle and CMC. Who else are they going to throw to? We don't do it. We might, but we don't.
We're hoping that Kittle is going to come back day one.
Hell no, man! I've been so right about the Browns. You got to be kidding me.
But you're going to have to, it's going to play out, man. I'm a little worried about Kittle. That's an Achilles tear, and I know people are saying, oh, well, he's got a different type of tear. It's just, it's at the bottom versus the top, and he can come back early and stuff. Dude, it's still an Achilles tear.
I wish I was wrong about the Niners.
Well, it's actually the best case scenario when it comes to the injury. Yes, he could be ready at the beginning of the season. We will not see him in preseason or training camp. You might see him actually rehabbing, running a straight line, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, realistically, with the best case scenario injury like he has, we're probably looking at week 3 or 4.
Yeah. Yeah. Because
I heard 6
even if you're medically cleared, it's going to take
that's how you know it's his wallet
to get, acclimated and push people around and be Kittle. Kittle's going to be there if he's cleared, but is he going to be George Kittle?
I like Tom. When Tom just played and Kittle was out, he was a top 6 tight end with 6 touchdowns. I'm not worried with Tom just in there, but maybe on the blocking is what people might be worried about with Tom just.
And we depend a lot on Kittle's.
But we have improved our O-line, so maybe we can give a little on the tight end chipping and whatnot now.
We're hoping. I would have liked to improve a little bit more, but they just don't do it here. It was like Groundhog Day, man. They just don't do it here. We're going to go after a receiver. I call this after the season ended. I said we need to get thick in the trenches. But you know what we're going to do? we're gonna be talking wide receiver in April, and
Yeah, we actually did take a wide
exactly.
receiver first, didn't
And
we?
we're gonna take a running back in the
talked about
third
it,
round.
didn't we?
This is exactly what we do. We do it.
Yep. And
Charlie
I
Brown.
was
Then we signed
It's
Mike
Charlie
Evans and
Brown with the
Christian Kirk, and I
football.
was like, I don't know, but I bet they still do it. I said
Yeah.
that, didn't I?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we're all new because that's something they would do. It's
This
just
is what we
crazy.
do. This is
Like, at least if you're there and you can take Lomu, right? Like,
It seems like
obviously you
now,
take that trade, I think,
now this
because I like Lomu,
Ron,
but I don't love Lomu. So
Ron,
I understand.
It seems like Lynch does take shots at us, because like a lot of people are not liking what they did, but it's hard to say what they are. We haven't seen them play. It's not like some of these guys need to develop, like Prysock, Duggar, the two offensive linemen, Cruz and Willis. They're going to have to develop. They're not going to be day one starters.
I love Ephesians. God is able to do exceeding and abundantly above all that we can think.
But Duggar, think about this, guys.
Some apostles, some prophets, some evangelists, and pastors and teachers for the work of the saints, the edifying of the body of Christ. I am a big Ephesians fan. I wanted my license plate to say Ephesians 3:20.
Tall cornerback. I'm
already taken.
Look. Big Brick says Stribling going to have a wallet that says "bad mother effer" on, just like Jules from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, that's how you know it's his.
You ain't got no problem, Jules. One of my favorite movies. I'm on the MFer. Go in there, chill them ninjas out, and wait for the wolf who will be arriving directly.
My name's Paul, and this is between y'all.
Marvin, you gotta agree that pow.
Yeah, Marvin.
You
what the hell?
In the face.
I'm the one getting little pieces of brain and skull in my hat in my hair. You should be on brain detail.
TNT,
Steve-O, you know how I just didn't want us to draft a running back at all.
I like who we did.
You know this. I've been saying that all off season.
A little early on Kalon, I think.
Well, I'm just saying I didn't want one at all.
No,
why? Because of how good we do in the undrafted free agent market with running
third. Well, don't forget it was a third round running back too. So God bless him.
So it's it's just like it's not like watching film on the player. He's good. It's not. It's just the fact that I did not want us to draft a running back at all. I do not care who it was, where it was.
We did add two
guys
picks.
Undrafted free agency like Matt Breida, Jordan Mason. We can get
the
them.
list goes on and on. And
who's that guy? Wilson Jr.
One, it just has not panned out. TDP. Remember Ty Davis Price and
Joe Williams from way back in the day. That was like 2017.
Coffee. It just never really works. But this could be the charm. It could be, but I've just seen it over and over. I'm like, Bill Murray and Groundhog Day. Would you please stop the hammering?
Now, when it comes to wide receiver, I was like, why even draft one if we're going to draft one beyond round 1 or 2 because they're not going to play? These guys aren't going to play.
He stretches the field and he blocks. They love it.
Stribling.
Danny Gray.
Okay. Stribling is a blocker. No block, no rock. That's what Kyle says. Stribling is going to play. So
okay, we'll see. But I'm with Braun. I'm with Braun Mueller. Braun Mueller.
Yes, Coffee did. I think I don't remember what exactly. You remember that, Terradome?
I thought it said "Coffee Refried for Religion," and I'm like that's a good title for something.
He said retired.
I can't remember the official title for his name, but he did. He's
a conscientious objector.
It was something.
Yes,
it was
that's
something
when
kind of strange. I was scratching my head trying to figure out what religion it was, but it was like, but hey, he found God. More power to him. Okay, and he doesn't have CTE.
And Big Brick corrected me. He said, "Please stop the hammers from Scrooged."
Oh yeah, it is
Groundhog Day. Okay, I got you.
How do you want me to get the little antlers on his head? Can't you use staples? You are not going to staple.
Stop. God. Hammering. It's just a classic line.
Yep.
My brain's got too much stuff. I had a typo.
I love that movie.
But yeah, it's just like I said, Keelan Black. I hate the pick. but I just don't like picking the position because of how good we've done UDFA versus drafting guys. We've done better undrafted free agent. And even last year, we signed Korey Kenner. You guys remember that? And, he got injured. We cut him. After he healed up, the Cardinals picked him up. He is still on their roster.
You can play.
And Cody Schrader, he went to the Rams.
Yep, that's correct.
Just like my boy Dean Connors this year, undrafted.
Usually do better with the UDFA.
Dean Connors like 6'2",
Now, did you guys know that freaking... So, we're watching the end of the draft, Terror Dome, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm watching my tight end. I'm a Utah Ute fan. I'm watching my tight end, who I actually like as a player.
I won't judge.
It's not me being biased here. I like a guy as a player.
It's all good.
And I'm watching him just drop. I'm like, oh, he's going to go UDFA. Come on, Niners, sign him. And the Broncos pick him with 256. I was like, oh, snipe.
they walk. Then they walk you off.
And then they tell you win year supply of rice-a-roni.
Yeah, you got a VCR.
It's the San Francisco tree.
A lifetime supply of rice-a-roni and a new VCR.
I mean, Kenny, what's the tight end's name? I actually watched some film on that guy. Man, he blocks
the guy that we
people
got
to the bleachers too.
Talking about the Penn State guy?
Yes.
Dinkins?
That guy, he blocks people to the bleachers too. He's trying to throw them out of the stadium.
I do like him.
Number 16. Was he 16?
It's Dinkins, I think his name is. But here's the funny thing. I'm sitting there watching his highlights right before this, and you know what I'm noticing? How freaking good Drew Aller is. Because who do you think's getting him the ball? And I'm just saying, Drew Aller looks so good. I'm watching Dinkins. I'm like,
that's
Drew?
What happens a lot. You're going to watch one guy,
and then you see,
hold on, who's that guy?
Who's this guy doing this? It's Drew Aller?
Who's that guy blocking? Who's that guy?
Yo, telling you.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of film on him, and I'm watching him just, I mean, again, like just trying to block people back to their mama. It's
that's what we like. That's our favorite thing.
I'm like, dang. I honestly think out of the UDFAs, he has a good chance.
He might even bait Kamara. I also like Kamara.
Blocking.
The guy we signed
is a mentality.
He was
blocking is something you got to just go after. Blocking is moving a human being and punishing him through the echoes of the whistle. I like good blocking. Good blocking and tackling will always be a staple in the National Football League, in college, in high school, middle school. Pop Warner, you start off blocking and tackling. When I hear of a guy, oh well, he can't block. What the hell? He ain't playing football then. That's like, this guy's boxing. He can't punch. What the hell? This is what you gotta do,
Well, there's also the guy. Oh, I can't remember what college he's from. Kamara, Indiana.
Indiana.
Yeah, Indiana. We also got that Edge, who I watched some film on. I'm like, he's not bad.
He's quick.
He's a rotational guy.
He's a little light in the loafers.
Talking about Halton?
No, Romello.
Undrafted?
Romello Height.
Oh, Height. Yeah.
No, Romello Height is light. You ain't lying. And then think about this though. Like,
he used to cause pressure with his
Raheem Morris plays 5-man fronts. He plays a hybrid kind of 4-3-3-4.
He sends that 5 tech.
So we need that extra guy that's kind of the size of a linebacker to be pass rushing, and now we have him. We have 2 of those.
I'm hoping.
Now a lot of people.
But what I remember was Leonard Floyd, who
he's available by the way.
Man, versus Minnesota, they just screamed him to death. When you saw him out there, they said, "Oh, hey, Leonard Floyd's out here, guys. Let's go ahead and run the screen, or let's go ahead and run pin pull, because he's like you can, a receiver can block him. We got to be cognizant of that because it's not gonna fit into perfect situations. You're not always gonna have 3rd and 20, 3rd and 10 to where they've got to drop back, do a 5-step, 7-step drop. It'll be your 3rd and 4s. It'll be your 3rd and 3s. And if I'm a coach and I see little light guy out there, hey, I got a trick for that. I'm gonna nullify this. We're going right at him. I need that guard to come kick it out, and that other guard to come right behind him or center and lead up through that bad boy, kick out. Let's get these 4 yards and let's sustain this drive. That's the mentality of a coach, of a good coach. It's some people that's just gonna, you're gonna play your Tennessees and your who else is out there, Chicago's or whomever, and they're just gonna be like, oh man, we're just gonna drop back and do regular stuff. But good coaching, and particularly in the months of January and February, are gonna look over there and say, hey, they got light guy out there. Let's do this. This is what they do.
Well, and like Raheem Morris, the hybrid thing. We also drafted Duggar, this linebacker. He's 6'4". He's about 240. He's really fast.
Yeah.
Safety.
Now he's played safety and he switched to linebacker. Now this guy on a blitz with his speed and his length
and his hands up.
You know what I'm saying, right? I can 100% see.
Very effective.
I could see this hybrid scheme coming to town.
I could see it.
It's John Jay, everyone.
Not very.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, look, Steve-O's got it too. This guy's been all over the place. He also played edge. So,
and
like I said, this hybrid scheme.
We got a lot of versatile
guys. Have a guy that can drop back in coverage or come on the blitz. What's he gonna do?
Dave,
a lot of guys.
Dave, I hear he's got some injuries. He's got 2 shoulder injuries in those 5 years that he's played.
Yowzer.
So
shoulders, okay.
So you can't tackle anyone. That's what you're telling me.
It's the whole rebuilt knee thing that kind of bothers me.
Yeah, we just gotta watch the guys with the injuries. That's all. But I'm hoping, I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic. Maybe third time's the charm or whatever. We did what we did. We did what we do.
And we traded D Winters, which I'm not necessarily a huge fan of that.
Not like the Charles Haley level of trade, but okay.
I mean,
let's hope not.
If you look at all the linebackers we signed, though, right?
Always signing linebackers.
Oh yeah, we
still
got Graham on the team.
Walk-ons,
and right, and a whole bunch of linebackers. We brought Greenlaw back, and
if you need a linebacker, you call us.
We're linebacker. We're the linebacker.
Pretty much, absolutely. What I was gonna
the NFL.
So I was gonna say, yeah. What's up, John Jay?
Nothing much. You guys talking about the draft?
Yeah,
it came up
a little bit.
Are you still mad, Kenny?
Things like that. What's that? Mad about what?
You were so angry at all the picks. He's like, why?
Yeah, I settled down a little bit. I'm not super upset, but I kind of compare it to last year's draft, really. So I don't know what to say. Like I'm not super pissed, but I could. I'm not saying that was the wrong. I didn't mean to say I could have done better. I think I could have picked some better players. Does that make sense?
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't know how they're going to play here.
We just had.
I just feel like there's a lot of. They know what they're doing. They got their plans. They got their schemes. They got their situational things. That's out of my realm, to be honest. Okay, but there was a lot of players I like more than the players they took, and this goes on year after year after year, and those players do well. So I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying maybe we can pick some better players. Leave it at that.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm not going to badmouth them. I'm just going to say I think I liked a lot of players better. Just for off the top of my head, Cooper DeJean I like better than Ricky Pearsall. Right there. And when we took Ayuk and when we took Kinlaw, and I don't want to go back. I just don't want to. It's a new year. It's a new. We're going on to the new year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
we're on to Cincinnati.
Yep.
It's Bill Belichick. We're on to Cincinnati.
That's famous right there.
Let's go.
Let's just go on. Let's just, we did what we do. It's Charlie Brown with the football. If you were expecting something else,
right? Yeah,
Charlie Brown.
Yeah, that's on you now.
We're gonna get wide receiver.
That's why we said it. Yeah.
We're gonna get a running back in the third round. We're gonna
get an O lineman in the last round.
we're not gonna get
And
an
we did get
O-lineman.
Willis too,
We're
but we did
not
hit.
doing
We
that.
got one in the last round again.
We're gonna get a situational pass rusher.
Wow.
We're gonna do. This is what we do.
They're gonna take a linebacker no one heard of.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shit is like every year. We're gonna come out with the commandments next year before the draft.
It is
The 10 Niner commandments for drafting.
I was
So
saying,
I bet you it
Yes.
makes sense and we're done with that.
It's like Christmas. You're gonna get socks from Aunt Sophie.
Yeah.
You
can count on the socks.
You know
The
the
socks.
tube socks with the colors
Yeah.
at the top of the sock.
For basketball, so you can
Yeah,
play
you
basketball. She
know
wants you to look good. She loves you.
She loves you.
That's it.
I know,
Aunt
like-
Sophie, and it comes in that package, and you know what the hell it is. It's wrapped in red paper.
You hear it. You hear it under the paper.
You hear it under there. It came from Sears and Roebuck.
Of course.
You know
Uh-oh.
what it is.
someone's
Yeah.
backstage.
Oh, is that a little sponge back there? I left it to David because I don't like stepping on David's producer toes.
No,
David
I'm,
is the
I'm,
producer,
I'm an
ladies and
executive
gentlemen. Shout out
producer.
well,
super
he's just
producer, James
showing
Niner. He's
Spongy.
a
You with us?
I'm first
Yeah, I'm
AD.
I'm here.
I have
What's
no
up, Sponge?
responsibilities here
How you
whatsoever.
feeling after the draft? Sponge?
I'm feeling great. We had a good
Good.
draft, I can say.
I loved it.
Snaking people there, Spongy. Apparently, Mr. Roseman heard Terradome saying, whenever Pittsburgh is going after a receiver, just get in front of them and get the receiver who Pittsburgh is looking for. He took it to a whole nother level. Did Mr. Roseman. He did.
And you know what? And guess what? He's gonna
Kenny.
and guess what?
Kenny,
He's
you
gonna
remember
get-
you could do an emergency phone cutoff back in the day when when the phone was busy, you could
Yeah.
call the operator.
Oh, you could be like, operator, my friend hasn't answered the phone in 2 hours. Can you please
You could
break
do
into
an
their call?
emergency cut through.
And the operator would take anybody's word
Hey.
for it and
Hey,
walk
hey.
you in there and bust into another conversation. It was
And that
great.
was
We lived in a
brilliant.
beautiful place. We
That
lived in a
was
great world.
brilliant, man.
Kenny.
That was
We lived in a
brilliant.
Hey,
great-
guess what? Guess
great
what?
world.
Guess
That was
what?
the move, dude.
Guess
said
what?
what?
That's amazing.
We don't just get
This is
Mekhi
an
Lemon out
emergency
of that.
breakthrough.
We get another draft pick out of that too, because they are probably gonna get they are getting investigated.
Hey,
The Pittsburgh Steelers are getting
Yeah.
investigated. And hey, we're gonna get another draft pick.
well,
that was brilliant.
hey, I don't want to keep glazing on the Browns too much, but they did acquire 2 more 4th round 2027 picks in this draft.
Man,
That's pretty
shout
damn
out. I-
good, man.
I had to look him up.
Pretty damn good.
Andrew Berry.
Yeah, 2 years in a row.
I'm not saying everybody's going to the playoffs. I'm not saying everybody's going to win the Super
No,
Bowl.
they're still the Browns. We know.
But boy, if he won't working out that
I
SOB,
mean, we might have to bring him in next
Right.
year.
yeah,
That's what
Andrew
we might have to
Berry
bring him in
got
for
down, man.
consulting.
That guy ain't playing around, man. Him
Mm-hmm.
and the other one up in the New York Jets. Hey, man,
Mhm.
I
They
gotta-
probably put the Sun in charge. Remember the Sun was
Yeah.
making all the picks before?
they probably won't keep any of them. They'll probably trade them all.
Oh,
But
they're all going to be on great
those
teams
were
one day.
good players
So-
that they went out and got.
So I have to ask this question. How did the Giants do asking for a friend? Wink, wink.
Not
Huh?
too bad.
I thought it was very good.
Not too bad at all. Giants were up there for me. I'm on my ESPN looking at everybody's draft here. The Giants were okay, man.
I like their draft. Here's my only problem, and it's not a problem. It's just something I want to point out that maybe not everyone sees. I mean, they just took 2 first-rounders last year. Now they're going to take 2 first-rounders this year. That's going to cost a shitload of money in just a few years. There's going to be some big decisions to make there.
Hey, it's like dating
Nice,
it's
nice
like
problem to
dating a-
have, but
dating a supermodel, Kenny.
it's
Hey,
going to cost you.
we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah, we'll worry about that then.
For tonight, oh, those legs are in the bed with me, buddy.
Yeah. Legs in the
Arvell,
bed.
Arvell Reese in the first round.
Wow.
They got Texas
analogy.
Uwaga in the first round. Colton Hood in the second round. Malachi Fields in the third round. James Travis, J.C. Davis, the aforementioned in the 6th round.
Yeah.
Kelly
Right.
from BYU, another BYU linebacker, where we got Fred Warner. Hey man, hey, the supermodel is in the bed tonight.
Hey, do we want to go over the Eagles draft real quick? I know,
Sure, Spongy.
Sure, why not?
Spongy, you want to rant or something?
no, I don't have a rant. I just want to hear y'all talk all good about it. That's it.
Philadelphia Snakes.
Well,
I'll be honest, I didn't love
Pittsburgh.
your draft, Spongy.
And gets
You didn't.
Makai Lemon
I love
in
two
the first
picks.
round, 20th overall. Eli Stowers from Vanderbilt in the second. Markel Bell from you.
6'9", 350.
That's my guy, man. That's my guy. He's in the forefront. It's a beautiful draft there, Sponge. I can't lie. Cole Payton, North Dakota State, who had one of the highest PFF grades in all of football. He was skewed. And I was like, why is nobody talking about this guy? And I was like, well, that's where Carson Wentz and Trey Lance went to school. But those were some incredible grades. He's a quarterback, North Dakota State. If it sounds familiar, Carson Wentz went to Philly as well. Micah Morris from Georgia, offensive guard. Cole Wisniewski.
The Polish dude.
By the way, while I have you both here, this is perfect. I looked into Riley Nowakowski because that's what I do. When I looked into it, the man was adopted. Spongy, I'm sorry you were wrong.
Damn it.
There's no Polish African American that I know of yet. Not saying it doesn't exist.
I'm sure there are Black Russian out there somewhere too. Yeah. You are Bernard from Nigeria, defensive tackle, and rounding out.
Say, I like that.
Keyshawn James Newby from New Mexico.
I like that pick too. I like that pick too. I mean,
but you should like Lemon though and Stowers because they're
the
two great receivers for you.
No, see, that's what you got to understand. The Lemon and Stowers picks were all going to determine.
Oh my God, Lemon Stowers instead of Lemon Sours. We got to make a shirt. Lemon Stowers.
I was gonna determine
here, Kenny.
A little new martini in the stadium.
I was gonna determine.
I'll make that $25.95. Yeah.
I was gonna determine my likeness for those picks based on who we drafted later.
Yeah.
And overall, I like the guys we drafted later, so they get good. They got value in the first couple rounds. Then we got pure what we needed.
Did you like your UDFAs as well?
Oh, I love my UDFAs.
Okay, well, there you go. It's bonus. That's the cherry. That's the cherry round.
UDFAs. We got
PFF, Steve-O. They don't actually watch the games.
We honestly we probably had. I gotta say we got probably one of the best guys to get out of the undrafted free agency.
Okay.
I like what
Deontay Lawson.
He's had a lot of injuries, but yes, I agree. He's a very.
But yeah, if it's undrafted free agency,
Yeah. Like I said, a great player.
I like this. What they say about Makai Lemon. Lemon led the Trojans, historically good receivers, in receiving yards over the past 2 seasons, primarily playing from the slot. He is a polished route runner who can create separation against
there's that word
coverage and does a good job attacking green grass after zone coverage.
Hey,
that means that translated, this is a real damn receiver.
Yeah, my number 1 wide receiver. I
hate to break it. We're gonna get
4
another
career drops.
We're gonna get another draft pick another first round pick in 2028 from AJ Brown. So
so now you're trading him.
Yeah.
No, well, I was trading him no matter what. Now I just don't think it's going to be the Patriots, but we're still going to get a pick out of them.
Really? Who do you think it's going to be now?
I don't know who I saw. I saw somebody.
I don't know about the drop, Steve on Stribling. I never read anything about it, so I don't know.
I forget who they. I could have swore they said.
I know Lemon had 4 career drops. I know he is smart as hell.
Yeah.
naturally gifted athlete.
I've read
through
that Stribling
contact.
had one drop. I've read that a few different places.
Now,
so.
I'm a Notre Dame fan, and if you watched that game, the Notre Dame tape was bad. But beyond that, I like him.
Who?
So if you
Notre
want to
Dame
see, if you
Stribling?
don't like Makai Lemon and you want to like be like, oh yeah, he does suck, watch the Notre Dame
Oh.
game. You'll be happy.
You talking about Lemon?
Yeah, I'm talking about Lemon playing Notre Dame. wasn't a great game.
That's what I like to do. Look at their worst and look at their best.
And who's the best people they played.
Move that on over and let me see the average of the everything else.
If you can look at 6 to 8 games of who they played against good competition, if you can get 8 games against good competition, you'll see who you have pretty much.
You know who that.
You have to take account of that, because I was having a conversation with a football fan from a different team, and I said, watch their worst game against good competition.
That's true.
How they perform and how they overcome, because you also have to understand that you just can't be watching all the good things.
Yeah, you want to see how they act in the adversity.
I want to see how they overcome.
So you know what? I feel like that's a great advice, and I will probably start to do that now that you say it. But you know where I feel like I get their personality is in the interview, and I watch all the interviews like in the week before the draft. Like I'm usually, I should be done with all my physical traits and stuff by then, and I take that last week to watch as many one-on-one interviews that they do, and just hear the kid talk and see his eyes. You know what I'm saying? Look in his eyes and just see how he answers questions, and you know how you can tell about people just by watching them answer questions, even if they're faking it. You'll know that they're faking it.
Got now. So Steve, 1 drop in 2025. This is Stribling. 9 drops in 5 years in college.
That's pretty excellent. Yeah,
that's good.
And that's I heard about the 1 drop last year.
Yeah, I like that. That was funny.
But that's I mean that's all right.
When I see a guy cry too, I feel like, okay, here's a man that like isn't afraid to cry on TV because he don't give an F what anybody thinks. Like you're saying, like I don't like people who do like act tough out there. You got to show me you have passion and like feelings.
Yeah,
that's what's gonna get you in the fire in the game. I need to see.
Know you love ball.
Especially the interviews where you know that the mom and the dad and their brothers like say like, you know, Caden, we love you so much. We supported you. We watched all your games. And then you see like the player react to his parents saying how proud they are of him. That's the shit I like to see in the last week. I want to see the man. I want to see like who's inside.
Big Brick says,
I don't see that on the field.
Browns drafted so well this year, they might actually get to 500. Don't hold your breath.
I mean, that still will be tough.
It's still be tough.
It'll still be tough to win 8 games in Cleveland this year, but God, I wish them the best. And I got no problem with it because in that division, I don't care about anybody in that division, to be honest with you. So if the Browns do well, I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
even though the Steelers thing is back here, I have no loyalty.
You in there with the Steelers, the Bengals, and
Steelers, Bengals, Ravens. Let's go Browns. Let's go Browns.
Ravens had a good draft too.
Let me give you my argument.
They usually do though.
Besides the Ravens, who are
get Ravens.
Yeah, they do. That's what they do, pretty much.
Are probably the best team in that division. The Steelers, I don't know what's gonna happen this year. The Bengals are always the Bengals.
They beefed up though.
You know what? I'm calling it right now. Kenny, you kind of sold me. I'm gonna
thank you, somebody.
My dark horse of the team.
I don't know if you know this, John Jay, but I get money when I turn
everything on the line and my reputation to say that they're going to be a dark horse team of the year.
I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised by the Browns, and I think you'll be really happy.
Because again, just because Joe Burrow is the quarterback, the rest of the Bengals are like, and then of course the Steelers. What are they now? Because again, Tomlin's gone.
They may lose for their first year. Now that Tomlin's isn't there, no one's going to care. No one will care if McCarthy last losing season.
You know, he's one Oswego away from saying, "Hey."
Probably true, Steve-O, but it looks good though. The team looks better, and if you look at the Bengals at the second half of last year, they were decent and pretty mid on offense and defense. So they weren't the worst D, they weren't the worst offense, they weren't bad. They were starting to level out a little bit halfway through the season. But one last thing quick about Shedeur, because that's my dude. Okay. Now that he's in charge of the offense, they're having him play with the ones. He's the number 1 guy in camp right now that they're while training, right? He'll have more command of the offense and better ball security this year. And he should have so much more awareness this year, bro. That kid is so good at not having turnovers. He's very similar to I know it's crazy, and I know you're not going to like it. No, maybe you don't agree.
Go ahead, make
I
your
really
comment.
compare him
Here
a
it
lot
comes.
to like Aaron Rodgers, and I know that sounds crazy, but Shador has played in really bad weather too his whole career. And Arch Manning didn't put up the numbers Shador did in his first 2 years. Now you're going to say, well, it was a different competition, whatever. Say whatever. I'm just saying that's
Well,
the facts.
Texas is Texas. I don't
Yeah,
know.
of course. That's what I just said. Like I know the
I've never been there.
competition is
And they got
different,
a dark horse.
but you still got to put up the
You
numbers.
got Deshaun Watson there as well. You got,
I know that's the problem.
it's
with
some
Cleveland.
They're gonna
Cleveland's
try
got
and
stuff out there, man.
They got to make a tough decision. Like you don't draft a young quarterback, and you say, "Oh, we're still insisting on the guy who hasn't played for a long time." But again,
no,
I'm
it's
not
so
a
silly.
Cleveland
But
fan,
what
so I
with you're
could care
paying
less.
him, it's
I'm a
with what they're
49ers
paying
fan.
him that they have to like give him a
I
look.
know.
But honestly, this year the ball security situational awareness should be so much better, man. He should have such a good year. I'm really pulling for him.
And just get the right risk coach. Can you do that for the kid? Just
They got him the short distance guy in the Casey Concepcion with the yak
get
and
him the
stuff,
right
and then they got
risk
him to
coach.
Boston
I
to
have
go
never
out there with
in
Fanning in
all
the
of my
red zone.
years,
I know
I've
it's so
never heard
hilarious how a
people
lot of teams like
mess up the
Boston.
risk
I don't know
coach.
too much about Boston, but you guys rave about for him to also go there with Concepcion.
If you look at the Cleveland Browns draft and you don't think that was your draft on a mock, you're lying. Because they literally got Fano, Casey
Casey
Concepcion,
Concepcion,
Daryl
Boston,
Boston,
Emmanuel
EMW.
McNeil
Like, what?
Warren,
What are you
Austin
doing?
Barber,
How does this
Parker
happen?
Brailsford, who y'all know I
I know
love.
you liked him.
I've been trying to get him to replace
He is
Brindle.
he is
Justin
elite when it comes to
Jefferson, no, not that
leverage and
one. Joe
angles.
Royer, Taylor Green, Carson Ryan
What
out
a
of
great move
BYU.
with the tail and green. Now, people probably thought I'd be mad at the tail and green. I'm not mad at that at all. I think it's a great
Taylor
pick.
Green is a monster, dude.
He plays 3 positions minimum.
He looks like Cam Newton, and I
Yeah.
think he's faster.
Actually, Colin Kaepernick is a very good comp to the body.
Colin Kaepernick is a comp.
And Randall Cunningham, by the way. One I know you love and I love.
Dude,
one of my first favorite quarterbacks.
Randall Cunningham was the ultimate weapon.
Yeah, dude. Tall and skinny.
Let nobody lie to you. He was within a fall game of which they should have canceled or at least postponed. Randall Cunningham was tearing this thing up in 88.
Yeah.
9. You didn't want to see that mug come. 12 could play ball, man.
Now, I'm no Eagles fan, but I liked playing with Randall Cunningham on any video game.
Randall Cunningham.
I was watching. Arkansas. It was a Saturday night football game on ABC. And I don't know who they were playing, but it was an SEC matchup. And that quarterback, I don't know why Cleveland drafted another quarterback. That game, he put up really good numbers. So now,
if you could, you can get that thing in the 6th round, bro. Hey, he was. Hey, you take a shot on that. That he's just a pure athlete, dude.
Steve-O, I can really only say about Herbert, but Herbert's never really had an OC that throws the ball. And so now with Mike McDaniels, I would keep an eye out on Herbert for a possible like MVP of the league this year. I would not be surprised.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest. Those Chargers and Rams are supposed to be in the Super Bowl next year. If they don't, they have fallen off of expectation. Barring injury, they have fallen off expectation. We done gave you everything you need. We done doubled down and gave you everything. You're set up for success here.
Chargers are stacked. If
you mess it up, hey, Big Jim, who is my guy. I love Big Jim Harbaugh. But if it don't come to fruition, Big Jim, hey man, it's on you. It's on you. They are trying to give it to you. They are trying to guarantee we're going to have an all LA Super Bowl next year. That's what they're trying to do. It's going to be all on you. It's going to be all on you. That's what I say.
Yeah, and guys, by the way, we haven't talked about it once today, but have you looked at the free agents? There's some quality players on free agents. I mean, really quality players. I'd say at least 20 players that are very, very good, and maybe another 20 serviceable, honestly. Lots of stuff should be. I like when these free agent signings start coming in. I don't know if they start now or if they start after the June 1st, but I'm excited for that. Also, when does the schedule get announced? Is that this coming week? The 5th or something.
That'll be relatively soon.
I know we're at the point where we can sign guys and it doesn't count towards our draft compensation. I know that.
You got Stephon Diggs out there, Mekhi Becton.
Mm.
You got Taysom Hill. You got Marshawn Lattimore, very fine cornerback. I think he had some injuries. Jonnu Smith, Tyreek Hill.
Just going to say Tyreek Hill. Jawan Jennings, Debo.
Yeah, man. Jawan Jennings is out there.
Yeah, Simmons retired, yeah.
It's some good stuff out there, man. Joey
Denver.
Bosa. Yeah, depending on how you feel. You know,
sure.
no, not the biggest guy. David Njoku, tight end.
Yeah. Wonder who would like that.
AJ Epinesa.
Yeah, because he was signed, but it didn't go through. He failed the physical or something, so he's still available. Linebacker Epinesa or something?
Yeah,
from the Browns or from the Bills?
Bills.
Like
yes, sir, Bills.
Mm-hmm. I think the Browns tried to sign him. He didn't pass his physical.
That physical slow you up.
Did he fail his piss test? I mean, you know, maybe.
No, it might have been something. Honestly, dude, I don't know how they judge it. I think they even judge it stretching.
I'm just saying,
notice they keep it kind of close to the collar.
There, you know.
Could be something. I'm guessing injury wise, maybe not 100% on.
Yeah, something's out there. 2-year extension, remains a free agent. Team with situational edge rusher, provide a spark for. They ain't saying nothing on SI. So.
Tell you what, next year the AFC North and the AFC South are very interesting divisions. If you like all teams and not just the Niners, I'm saying. But I feel like those two divisions are going to be really fun.
You got to pay attention to everything. I mean,
yeah, you got to know your enemy.
I pretty much think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers they only got one of my guys this year.
Yo, Bain and Keontae Scott on the same side.
Tampa Bay wiped up too. Tampa Bay, man.
Did they know what they were doing when they did that, or did it just
Ted
fall
Hurst
in their
too,
laps?
Kenny.
But Terradome knows. Bain and Scott, Keontae Scott on the same side. They just picked up that side of Miami's defense. I don't know if they played on the same side, but I'm pretty sure they did. So that's pretty nasty. In fact,
they went after the U hard, man. Tampa Bay is trying to be like, hey, we up in here.
Ruben, a lot of good ones.
Josiah Trotter, Ted
Wow, a real linebacker, like an old school linebacker. So somebody who's going to bust your ass over that middle, man. That Mike linebacker.
DeMonte Capehart, Billy
big ass dude,
and Bauer Sharp of LSU at tight end.
Capehart is enormous.
They trying to do some things in Tampa Bay, man. No matter where these Buccaneers, I hope we ain't playing them.
Hey, what happened to where did we lose Sponge and that was it, or was there someone else? I thought we had.
I don't know.
Sponge wanted to drop his commentary and joke.
Sponge is doubling up on his neighbor's Wi-Fi and he keeps kicking him off. Okay.
Oh, I thought, dude, I'm sorry. I thought he was doubling up on his neighbor's wife, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, David? He said Wi-Fi. I'm like, what the hell?
Wi-Fi. He's too young. You better not be doing.
He's like Stifler.
Yeah. He's ahead of his time, as they say.
Yeah. Well, I think you wanted to pop in here and so he could say, "Oh, the Eagles are the greatest team."
Eagles. Yeah. Kevin Patullo.
Kevin Patullo. I know he really likes Kevin Patullo. He must really.
That's his favorite coach.
Yes. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Spongy was not happy when Patullo left at all. And he hated Kellen Moore. Sorry, Sponge. You're not here. You can't defend yourself here. You're not
and
here.
That's why he went to the Saints. It's like, oh, they don't want me. I'm going to.
Yo, so I found out today, David was on the text, but I don't know if you guys know Michael Heldman. Michael Heldman was one of the guys I really liked in the draft. He was from Central Michigan. I wanted him to get drafted. He did not, but he did get picked up by the Saints undrafted. So
the Browns picked up Kalia Davis. You know that, our former defensive tackle,
and Malik Collins last year, right? Who was one of the best D linemen in football when he went to the Browns. By the way, great defense that year or last year.
Browns trying to do a little something.
You know what? I'll tell you something else. It took a lot for the Browns not to divert from their game plan, which is to get a tackle and a wide receiver and get a defensive guy that might have fallen, because there were some nice defensive guys there that if you're doing a mock, you were like, oh, no, I can't let these guys go. I got to take them. But the Browns were disciplined, baby. I was so happy.
Kilgore just dropped like a ton of bricks.
I'm surprised, yeah. I saw he'd go when Stooks went, because I like them both the same. And Stooks went early. So.
And Buffalo picked him up. That's going to be a nice pickup for him.
Yeah, I do like Mr. Irrelevant though.
Josh Johnson signed with the Bengals. That guy is still in the league.
Josh Johnson has played on what 20 teams.
Josh Johnson is going to get
our favorite
decorated. His jersey will look like the old football blanket.
Yeah, like a quilt, right?
Yes,
like an AIDS quilt.
So, for those who don't know,
remember that? I'm sorry, I was born. I grew up in the 80s. It just came out.
You could get the curtains and the quilt.
Came out.
So for those who don't know, I think there is a real life quarterback, Josh Johnson, who is always in the chat. And he always asks me, John, no, Kyle Shad had to break me back, and I have to remind him.
That's funny, Eddie. I do see. I've seen that guy before.
And then he gets mad.
Yo, so I know that it sucks. You know, Josh Johnson had to come in, and that was our only option. But to be fair, the man was concussed. Like, in that, I felt bad for the guy. And when he dropped that ball, I just felt even worse for him. And you just gotta move on.
Yeah, Philly won't play in that day. But then he redeemed himself. I saw him in a preseason game with the Ravens. Man, he's out there throwing that thing around, running.
Hey, if people still paying you to be in the NFL at your age, and you're being put on whatever, that's nothing to be ashamed of. Nothing to be ashamed of.
Dude, you played. You know, he'll be a coach someday. I bet.
I mean, how could he not? Right? A mentor at least,
coach.
right?
Yes.
A mentor for sure.
I'll bring him in.
Yeah. There should be a QB school like that with people like that. You know, they weren't the greatest quarterbacks, but they have much to offer. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm subscribed to my man JT O'Sullivan, man. I learned so much.
Yeah. He's a QB guy for sure.
Much. Yes, man.
Honestly, for QB, I always look to Gruden and Kurt Warner. But I need to find some more scouts for QB because I don't have any scouts for QB.
JT O'Sullivan. Check out JT.
Yeah, I know Chase and Chase Daniels too, perhaps, is someone.
Chase is great.
JT O'Sullivan. I'll have to check out. I know the name.
Yeah.
He did a show, like, I don't know if it was like a year or two ago, and he talked about when he was put in as the quarterback for the Niners for that small amount of time, and he even admitted that he was not ready. He was not ready to play. And so he basically was just saying, let me show you my 49er career, my tape, and to show you how bad I was because I was not ready because he didn't know the playbook. So he just scripted everything.
It was a lot. Yeah, he keeps all his old notebooks and he shares it openly and freely with everybody, man. And just shout out He's Dr. JT O'Sullivan. He went and got his doctorate, man. He's
nice.
One of my go-tos, man. He has taught me so much. I'm a member of his. I can't fully endorse and tell everybody to go do it, but if you want to get your football IQ up, please check out Dr. JT O'Sullivan on YouTube, and it's well worth a sit down. He'll tell you really how an offensive game plan is put together, middle field open versus middle field close, what he's seeing in terms of 2 high, 3 high. He goes into it in depth, man. That's what you need. Steve Kerr wasn't the greatest basketball player that ever lived. He played with it, but he, as an overachiever, as a coach, they can tell you some insight to truly understanding the game because, you know, everybody needs to.
Also, people have different perspectives, and why wouldn't you want to know, right? Yeah, why wouldn't you want to know what you don't see or what you don't, you know what I'm saying, what you don't perceive? Like, I want to know. Yeah. Like, if I'm looking at something and someone sees something different, I really want to know what they see. That interests me.
How did you make this? How did you devour this information, dude? We got people like Cam Newton, who was a tremendous athlete. Cam Newton rolled out of bed at 6'6", 250, running a 4.4. You know, hell, life is good for you, dude. You got women and everything. I need to know how that 6'1", standing in a puddle of piss, weighing only 202, makes team after team after team after team. What did you do? How did you pull this off? Because you overachieved. Cam Newton was supposed to be that, dude. You supposed to be Wilt damn Chamberlain. That ain't hard.
Okay. So the Dallas Cowboys, they not only traded for D Winters, they signed Curtis Robinson.
Curtis, 50 Cent Robinson, he was with us.
They like us.
Yeah,
They
like us,
must
though.
like our backup linebackers.
They do. It
I
better than
mean,
the ones they got their front ups.
I
Our
mean, I
backups
know
are
he was more of an edge, but right, Charles Haley. But
Well,
I don't like to
Bruce
trade.
Robinson was
I don't want to think about that.
basically like Tatum Bethune came in for Fred Warner. Then Curtis Robinson came in when Tatum Bethune went down. He's our middle. He's our Mike.
Yeah, he went.
I don't like using those. He's our middle linebacker.
Mike, Sam, Will, Grace.
Sam,
it'd be fun if we got a
Will and
middle
Grace.
linebacker named Mike and outside linebacker named Sam and another one named Will. Then that would
Well, the
that'd be funny,
Sam
but,
is the coverage guy, right? The Mike is the middle linebacker Punisher type, and then the
I mean,
Will is
we
like the
re-signed
rusher.
Greenlaw.
I don't know.
We got Fred
No,
Warner.
The
We know
Will
that
is
we know he's
the weak
back.
side guy. I play
Weak side because of the
Will.
side he's on. Absolutely.
Yeah,
yes.
it's a Will. You roll.
Even the M and the S
whatever-
is for what side, but it depends on whether you're coverage right or
It's tight. It usually goes tight end. The way the order of operation goes, whatever side the tight end is, we'll call the strength there, and that will be the strength or the strong side is where your Sam will go. That's usually where most of the receivers are. If you don't have a tight end, we'll call the strength to the 3 receiver side or the 2 receiver side or the wide side of the field. And your Sam is the quicker guy. Sam could possibly be a strong safety, but he's a little bit oversized. Will is a smaller Mike, and he's looking to just cover flats and a running back coming out of the backfield. But what offenses have done is like, okay, let's see how this will do against a quicker back like a Christian McCaffrey. And then they mess you on up, and that's when you see them linebackers calling timeout. Hold on. They done did something a little different.
Now, Terry Jim, who can spy the quarterback? Is it a specific linebacker, or is there a letter or a name for that, or is it just whoever the play calls for the spy?
Normally, you'll use the athlete that can match up against it. It could be the Will, it could be the Mike, it could be the Sam, or we could drop down in nickel and use a what's called the star or the nickel back. Somebody, if you got that guy that runs around a la a Lamar,
CBN, cornerback nickel.
Yeah, I need somebody who can run with him. Now, you don't want your Mike, who's typically 235, 200.
Yeah, he's the big man
out there with Lamar, because that's going to end real bad.
Yeah.
You want to use somebody who can.
He's going to be in left out. His shoes are going to be like 5 yards back.
Yeah, I need somebody, an athlete, please.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, I was looking at our linebacker depth. It's like, should we be worried losing Curtis Robinson and D. Winters? We got Fred Warner, Dre Greenlaw, which I don't know. I think he's good for 50% of the games.
Let's try not to overuse him.
We got that Garrett Wallow guy we signed last year that looked pretty good.
He really did at the end of the year. He was. I mean, it was hard to miss.
Clifford. We still got. I think we still have Jalen Graham around.
We got Warner.
That's how I said that, right?
Warner,
we got Tatum Bethune.
Nick Martin, up Warner.
Nick Martin. I'm at 7. We got the rookie that we drafted 8. I think we signed one under it. We have 9 linebackers right now.
We love them.
Wallow and Eifler.
Yes, Eifler.
That one I don't even know.
Maybe 10.
We still got Graham, Gifford, Martin, and now with the addition of Greenlaw. At Sam, they really don't have a Sam.
They're looking. There's somebody in. I guarantee you, there's someone on free agents.
Yes, we do. His name is Upton Stout.
He's kind of little.
Sam is your star. Sam is
I know. I'm just saying. Our we play a lot of nickel defense.
So we got Siegel, and we got Siegel can also play
and that's why
linebackers, right?
And that's why he's called the Chihuahua.
Siegel's more your free safety, but they got it listed here. Out. And this is the scary thing. This is what I want to hear, man. But they got Jair Brown listed as the strong and Mustafa listed as the free. Neither one of those guys
What?
are true free safety.
I was gonna say that doesn't sound right to me. I want Mustafa in my strong safety, right?
I know, but
I am
that's
not
why I was
sleeping.
so insistent on we need a true
Siegel free safety.
Siegel,
I am
Mustafa
not
strong safety.
sleeping on Siegel. The guy is fast. Athletically, he's got it. He
He's
actually
a
looked
little
good.
small, but he's very,
Late
very
last
good.
year when he came in, he looked good.
I know,
Early in the
man.
season, he looked like he was taking some lumps.
I always say this. All I remember is him getting, couldn't stop Kenneth Walker as he trotted into the end zone. It was just one-on-one, and he had nothing. He just bounced off of him like a pinball. You got to be big. Got to be big.
That free is supposed to play back. His first step is back at the snap of the ball. Just be wide as the widest, deep as the deepest. He's got to be your center fielder.
It's another thing. We need our safeties to be playing safety for 3-4 years.
The ones that
we
can
need a
understand
solid
angles and break on balls, particularly those in the hole shot or those over the middle. Don't let anybody behind you. And
I thought Genesis Smith was great at that, but I'm not allowed to pick.
Why I wanted a real free.
The guy was so fast and so smart and reading the D. And I know he didn't have the interceptions, but the pass blocks were there. His man-on-man, his press coverage was elite. I really thought we needed him.
That free has got to be a communicator. That free has got to be smart. He's got to understand how to shift what's called rip and Liz. Rip is if it goes strong right, Liz if it goes strong left, because they're gonna motion. They Kyle is showing everybody the blueprint. If you motion him to the other side, it can flip the strength, and that changes everything in the defense because that corner is saying, I got the number one guy, the guy furthest from the ball, closest to the sideline. I got number one. I got number one. I got number one. But if he motions and in the middle of the motion, he gets past number one, the responsibilities change in an instant. And we got to have somebody who knows how to identify that and how to either you go ahead and stay with that number one who was declared early. Once he goes outside of you, I'm going to take that wide one, what's called mod, man outside and deep. I'm telling these offenses ain't playing around, man. They motion in running backs and they changing the strengths in the middle of your stuff just before the snap, and it plays havoc on you. You be looking bad out there, and whenever you see DBs doing like this, I thought you had them. That's what happened. That's what happened. I thought you had them. I thought you had them.
What's the Whitner comments or Hittner comments?
I don't know what Hittner is. Hittner, man.
He's a cornerback. The cornerback.
I love Hittner.
Oh no, that's Dante.
A former safety here.
That's it. Safety.
And Whitner is no holds barred. He's gonna tell you what is what. He doesn't really feel Raheem Morris.
Ooh, really?
Nah.
Oh, he's a very good defensive coordinator. He must have something personal with them, I think.
He went back, looked at the stats. He said he really never.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Never coached up a top five. He just kind of inherited.
Oh, is that the guy who brought that up? I remember that.
Yeah, Wade Phillips' defense and rode that thing all the way back.
It's not lie. So
I mean, yeah, he's got a point.
It's nice. I mean, but look at Josh Schwartz, Jim Schwartz, right? Are you going to give him shit? Like in Cleveland, it's Cleveland. What do you want? Like, I don't know. He's a DC.
Yeah.
He can only protect the ball. He can't score with it. I mean, it's nice when you score with the ball sometimes. I know, like Chicago, they pretty much they leaned on their turnovers last year. Without their turnovers, they were not a good team.
They're not a good team at all.
No, they really weren't.
Right. It's opportunistic defense.
Yeah, it seems like the guys it's personal to me with the Raheem. Something must have happened between them in the past.
He was not feeling the Raheem deal at all. He just said,
we're going to find out, guys. We're going to find out quick. We're going to find out week 1 when we play the Rams in Australia. That shit ain't going to be an easy game. And then we're going to be 0-1 or 1-0 in the division off the bat, man. Before the league even starts. It's just us. It's just us with a loss if we lose that game. The only losing team in the NFL.
But if it's any saving grace, we beat Seattle the first game of the year in
I
Seattle.
actually think we have an advantage.
And they won this Super Bowl. So, hey, take it with a grain of salt.
Honestly, I think if we lose to the Rams, we split with the Rams, I think we'll lose the second game. I will say that. I feel like we probably win the first one.
Hopefully. I'd like to sweep them. I'd like to sweep the Rams.
That would be nice. Whenever we're healthy, we do. It's when we're hurt that we lose to them.
And we're often hurt.
Yep.
Yes, too often.
So, I mean, I honestly haven't seen his comments, but, you know.
Yeah.
And that is the truth. Upton Stout will give it to you, Kenny. Yes.
Seems salty.
What's up, Bash?
Steve-O.
Yep.
In the hizzle with the Triumph the insult dog in there.
Bash, I want to apologize. I said that you and I were saying how beautiful Armenian women were, and I didn't want to speak on your behalf. So I just want you to know.
49ers minded. What's up, man?
In the chat.
Bash. Bash smash.
Yep.
Don't forget to like and subscribe both channels, you know, Terror Dome and David McNiner.
Please do.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, please do.
I somehow lost one, not that. Do I ever see
Me too. Me too. It's spongy.
I never get heartbroken about that because it is what it is. If you don't want to watch, I'm not forcing
I don't want to get him in trouble, but he does this all the time just to
Spongy
make
totally did that. Whenever you lose a guy and I lose a guy, which I did, it's Spongy.
Yeah,
it's probably Spongy.
Because I was pumped. I was pumped. I got 4 subs like in like a month. I was riding high.
Dante Whitner's site is the Gritty Zone.
Ooh.
The Gritty
Wayne
Zone.
Breezy's got some explaining to do.
And he has a Hall of Famer on there.
As a co-host?
My man. Yeah, they are on there together. Patrick Willis. Patrick Willis is on there.
Oh, okay.
If you want, and they give real insight. They let you know, hey, yeah, man, I was trying to knock that MF out here, and I was trying to do this out. Hey, they real with it. You
know who I actually like, and I didn't like them as football players, but I like them as podcasters, is the Carr brothers. They have a show. And they do a good podcast. They have a lot of good guests and stuff, so check out the Carr brothers.
There's some good ones out there.
Yeah.
And they use their, you use your name and get it out there. They get, 10,000 just off their name recognition alone.
Yeah, lucky.
Everybody's now doing the podcast. Everybody.
I do. Yeah. And we beat them all to it, and we're better at it. So
that's true.
It's all right.
And now they're trying to squeeze out the little guys. So
yeah.
They're like, forget the little one.
Yeah.
But
oh man.
All you need to do is clip their stuff up and tell them, hey, yeah, this is good or this is wrong or whatever the case.
Look at that great comment. John and Kyle are coming out with a podcast.
Oh, that would be horrible.
And I would not watch it.
What?
That would be really boring. Kyle would just be arms crossed,
listen,
like one word answers.
Listen, if you're not a small podcaster like Terradome and David McNiner and Kenny and everybody else, I am not watching.
I don't know that I qualify.
Honestly, do they want to get roasted by all the people? Because that would happen.
Roasting is funny. I wish people would just leave comments on my page roasting me. That would be fantastic. The traffic would be incredible. I would take that.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I would take the views.
Give me something to talk about,
I love it.
You're not relevant until you got 10 or 12 haters. You gotta have haters to be relevant. Take it as nothing but a compliment. I've been hated on all my life.
I remember when I was doing shows, Jim Everett the Great accused me, Josh, you blocked me, you 49er soft fan. I said, I don't block you.
Yeah, just come on in.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever blocked anyone.
I don't never blocked nobody because I want to read all the comments. Now, there are some comments I have to block because it's inappropriate, like very inappropriate. Like but if you're making fun of my team and you're an opposing team, it makes sense. But I'm not going to block you because you said the Niners are not a good team.
No, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's called the Grit Zone Podcast. 4.3 thousand. The Grit Zone. The Grit Zone with former All-Pros Dante Whitner and Patrick Willis, and they
Not
got another
sponsored,
guy on there. I
YouTube.
don't really know him, but they give you that real, man. They'll tell you, hey, they were talking about the guys during the draft who were having the big elaborate parties and stuff like that. He said, hey, man, you need to put that money away. Don't think that, this stuff
Always going to be there.
this stuff is not going to last, dude.
Yeah.
Don't spend all your signing bonus on the party.
I was going to say, you should just take your signing bonus and invest it immediately. As soon as you get your money, don't wait a second because you're losing money that minute.
Exactly.
You're losing money the
was
second
saying.
you don't have it invested.
You would absolutely have loved his explanation because Patrick Willis ran up on some financial issues and he went to Dante Whitner, and Dante Whitner put him in with his financial guy. And Dante Whitner gave an excellent dissertation about, hey man, if they say your signing bonus 15 million, dude, you're not gonna get all that 15 million. You looking at 7 million at best, and you're gonna have to start paying people out of that.
Yeah. Oh my God, how many people get a piece too? Think
Yeah.
about how many people get a piece.
Yeah.
And don't forget the
everybody
agents,
gonna come
which-
to you.
Agents, your trainers, your publicists,
Your uncle who said,
your
"I
design,
took you
the
to
guy who
practice."
puts you in suits and
Yes.
shit.
I was talking
Yeah,
to
man.
someone earlier.
What's up, media?
I was talking to somebody earlier when I was at work. We were talking about a different sport, but a said player from a sport, he makes 44 million for a 4-year deal. His agent gets 30% of that. And
wow, that's a bad deal, but hey, it is
it's
what
a
it
different
is.
sport. It's a different sport.
Oh, okay.
It's not football. I'm saying it's a different sport.
Oh, okay.
And that's one of the reasons why, like, I have a very complicated opinion about agents. I get that they're trying to protect their clients, but they also try to jack up the price so they can get a bigger portion of their pocket. And
you have an option. You can pay a agent, but they know your only other option, really good option, is to have a lawyer, and they charge more.
yeah.
So the agent knows other agents, and he knows teams, and he knows, so
he's got.
You kind of want the agent. Yeah, you kind of. What you do is you're the best agent, is what you really want. That's
Yeah. And then you have a lawyer, and then you have an accountant to watch the lawyer and the agent. So watch them all. Steve Harvey was on Shannon Sharp's program talking about his financial guy died, and inside his office, all of the taxes that Steve was supposed to pay the last 10 years, he had pocketed it. He didn't
messed up. He never gave him the money that he gave him to pay the taxes.
Steve was down $90 million.
Oh yeah, and the taxes don't care. They don't care what happened.
And they accumulate. Yeah. And that's why you saw him on Family Feud.
But that's messed up because he didn't know.
That he had no idea. He
every year the taxes, I can't even imagine.
The check was cash. He said, I must have paid them
taxes. The
taxes.
interest was what killed it.
Oh,
also,
I mean, the interest is really what killed it.
Also, I don't want to bring up, Steve's personal, but he also is writing checks to people each week. Yeah.
Hey man, it's a fact of life. Women like rich guys. And
yeah, you don't even have to be good looking if you're rich.
Yeah, women like broke guys, dude. We're gonna run up on some snags here. You're gonna have a couple exes and a couple baby mamas.
Yeah, see, I like my girls
They're
poor.
coming for it. They're coming for it.
I like them good and poor.
You're like Korey Holcomb. I like women in poverty.
Yes.
You got
I love the impoverished.
Yeah,
I love the impoverished.
$9 for a little something.
The impoverished voted for me, actually.
Yeah.
I love the impoverished. So. No, they just seem like nicer, down to earth people, to be honest.
They're more relatable.
Yep. Just because it's a bad neighborhood doesn't mean there's bad people in the bad neighborhood.
No, of course not.
Nope.
No judgment here.
Yeah. It's cheap as hell to live in some neighborhoods, and sometimes you don't have a choice.
Section 8.
Yeah.
Don't go after the gusto, man. That's for the guys with the money, the NBA guys. They're dating a girl, 50,000. It was one girl asked him, if a man gonna be with me, he need to give me $50,000 a year.
Oh wow! Just as a right, that's like just for them, like as a gift to spend.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm just, he's supposed to pay all my stuff. I was like, well,
Are
he
we
a
on
better
the
man than I'll ever be.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Poor women love rotisserie chicken, and so do I, and that's when we
Man.
get along.
You can go right on the food line and get that thing fresh off.
Every Friday, me and my girlfriend, we meet at the Safeway and we get $5 chickens together, and then we eat them in the parking lot.
You are a hometown hero, boy. That thing
My
just
treat,
take it.
darling.
Girl, I make sure I eat with Kenny, baby.
Kenny, look what your Bashar said.
What happened? Oh yeah, that's true. I'll tell you what, you'd be surprised. Like, yeah, some women out of my reach, because one night I did some karaoke doing like, like Teddy Pendergrass or something, and they're like, they don't know what the hell just happened. And people come up to me, they're like, "Yo, that was pretty good." And yeah, no, so women. Remember, women are also quite inebriated when they're at the bar. So
come on over to my.
After a few beers, I mean, I probably look like Brad Pitt or George Clooney.
Beer goggle works for all of us. The United Way. Steve O Supreme says, he said, should I ask about Racino or, hey man, hey, it was going on for 6 years. It's some of them. I got to be honest with y'all, man. Let's be real. We're having men conversations here. Yeah. I don't think any ladies here.
It's after dark.
It's a couple of them, man. What's her name?
Taylor.
Yes,
you have to do Kate. Yeah, or I was gonna say KD
and
Corey
Taylor,
Davis have to do it.
whatever name is, and Joy.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, they can interview all they want, man. My wife would be there, and your wife know what you like. She would be sitting there like, now ask the next question. Yeah. No, he ain't answering that. but hey, your boy got caught up, man. Vrabel,
It's not good, man. I don't trust the
I had
Patriots.
a good friend I was talking to on the phone tell me the other day, we were talking about things, and he's like, and he told me, Dave, you kind of referring to ladies like it's a bag of chips and you just need to go get a new. I was like, oh my, no, I'm not. But it was just funny when he said that,
No, it's true, like, McNiner. You use women like objects.
So I
don't.
You use them. I didn't say you treat them like them. You use them.
So are you trying to tell me women are like chips?
David's
you can't just have one, is what David is.
Not like I'm trying.
David loves Pringles. David loves Pringles,
like Pringles.
Yeah, but he can't just eat one can. I mean, and that's a problem.
You went through
that's a. I mean, more than a can. You got. I'm just saying, more than a can is like 3 packs a day, David.
You're like, damn, Dave, you on the cheddar?
They actually haven't had my favorite Pringles, chili cheese fries, in like a month and a half. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, Kenny, that's code for Latino.
Oh, it is. Yeah. I'm not. I don't know anymore. I'm out of the game.
I got to work early,
okay.
So I'm thinking about getting out of here. What, you guys got anything else to add?
Nah.
I think we'll end on a high note.
That's why I don't like Pringles anymore. Bash said.
Damn, Dave.
Ruined Pringles for us. Yeah.
I've never liked Pringles. They're not real chips.
I'm a goldfish man.
Pringles are great. You put them on out and they got a nice little display. Good presentation. Yeah. I love.
They're not greasy. That's good.
Not like Lay's.
Yeah, and they're not all over the place. They're nice and stacked.
Well, I don't want to spoil anything. But,
practical chip.
They're not real chips. Oops, sorry. I'm sorry. I crossed the line.
Shots fired.
What are they? Corn or are they potato?
It's basically it's that stuff that you use like that fake artificial mashed potatoes.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I would rather have pork rinds any day of the week. Like just pig skin fried. Yeah.
Well,
over potato chips.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what kind of woman Kenny's into?
Swine. Fried swine. Have you ever crunched up pork rinds and then put them on a steak and deep fried it, like as batter? Oh my god,
you're exotic.
I have.
It's delicious. Pork rinds as you're breading on a steak. Yeah, that's
It's good
next
flavor.
level. Gonna need a lot of butter.
Folks. All right, folks. We're talking about food. That's kind of
Yeah.
if that
Yeah.
will make you hungry, what won't?
Yep, I'm hungry.
So
Okay.
we're gonna get on out of here, everybody. Tune in next week. That's right. We're not streaming for 5 days straight for like 15 hours or whatever it was. That was kind of brutal.
I hope to be on tomorrow if I don't charge it to my head and not my heart. But I'll try to do something. I try to get Wolfie on here. Wolfie's reaction, ladies and gentlemen, during the draft. I had to clip it up. I'm clipping up a couple of reactions during the draft, in the actual draft. I went around and I'm hitting a couple of people. You're gonna see like, what the hell? And we're gonna get into it. It's really not as bad as you think. And it's not as great as you think. We're just gonna play it on out. And that's
right.
Viva for tomorrow's show.
Viva Los
Viva.
Toxicos. All right, folks, we're gonna get on out of here. It's the Toxic Empire. Empire.
Viva.
Hey, everybody, as Corey Davis says, go 49ers and F all 31 other teams. And it's always F